All right, good morning. We are here, another parking lot philosophy. I'm sitting here with my good friend, Miss Whitney Flake. Mrs. Whitney Flake.
Yes,
Mrs.
right.
Whitney Flake. Let me get it straight. My bad, Simon. But, we're just going to talk about a couple things. She's a fitness extraordinaire. So she's going to tell us a little bit about her story, her background, how she came to be involved in fitness, why she's passionate about fitness, and just what she's looking to do in that space. So, Mrs. Flake?
Yes. Okay, so everyone, I am WhitBFit. Hashtag WhitBFit. You want to check me out on Instagram and on Facebook. I started my fitness journey because I wanted to do something for myself. I'm a military wife, by the way. So after moving 5 times, 2 kids, I had gained weight, and I looked in the mirror and I wasn't happy with what I saw. So I decided that I was going to do something about it. So I had become a certified personal trainer probably a year or 2 ago, and I wasn't doing anything with it because I still had small children and I was a stay-at-home mom. And so I was just like, okay, I've been an athlete my whole life. I've done CrossFit, ran track, done cross country, and I was like, I need to do something with this. Like, I love fitness and I love what it does for other people. So let me bring my passion out. And so anyways, God opened up a door for me to be able to do a boot camp and at my daughter's preschool. And it was just so awesome. It's awesome how God works anyways, and how he just opens doors for you, and you're like, I'm not ready, God, I still need to lose weight, I still need to do all this stuff. But God's like, no, I said you were ready. And you're like, okay, God, okay. So, I got ready, and, with my ladies in my boot camp, I've lost 20 pounds. I've had other ladies lose 30 pounds. Wow. And it's been an awesome experience. And so for me, it's a great thing. And I love to help people transform their bodies and transform, ultimately, their lives. Absolutely.
That's actually great stuff. And it's interesting when you talk about when God says, hey, it's time to go.
That's right.
Because I find, I heard Les Brown say, either you move on life or life moves on you.
That's right.
So, sometimes, hey, something happens and you're just like, all right, you know what? Let me just stop playing. Let me pay attention to the signs. And let me take action. Exactly.
And I tell people all the time, you can reinvent yourself at any point in life. If you're not happy with how your life looks right now, you can make a decision to reinvent yourself. That's whether you want to be smarter. Now, you can't get taller. We know you can't. We know you can't get taller. We know we know if you lose hair, you can't grow it back sometimes, man. I apologize, but my husband too. I love your bald head. But seriously, but you can reinvent yourself. If you want to get smarter, start reading more. That's a lost thing. Sometimes a lot of people don't like to read. Gotta read, but start reading more. If you want to attract a certain type of spouse, hey, you gotta look a certain way. If you want the guy who's ripped up with 6-pack abs, you may need to get in the gym, or in the opposite as well. If you want the chick who is 36, 24, 36, that doesn't even exist. But get in the gym, so but seriously, like your health is extremely important. Health is wealth. If you could be a billionaire, but if you don't have your health and you die tomorrow, what do you have? Nothing. So aside from spouses and all that stuff, I encourage people to take care of themselves. Not only do you look better, but you feel better when you're taking care of yourself. When you're eating healthy, when you're working out, you have more energy to play with your kids. You have more energy to get work done. It's just a blessing. It's a whole body thing. It's a whole thing. Spiritual, all that, mental. For
sure. And so talking about getting in shape, obviously you have a workout program that you share with folks.
I do.
How can they get in touch with you?
Okay. I am at WhitBFit at yahoo.com, and then you can also message me on Instagram at WhitBFit, WhitBFit, right here on the shirt. So
right.
Yeah.
Now let me ask this question: Where does nutrition fit into the mix?
Okay, so, I do videos all the time. They say abs are made in the kitchen, muscles are made in the kitchen. 80%, some people even say 90% of your fitness goals and journeys are reached by eating healthy. Nutrition is so important. A lot of times we neglect vegetables. You know, I mean, that's really sad, but we really don't. Like if you go to a restaurant, how many vegetables? Like we went to a restaurant the other day. We went to IHOP with my husband, and he wanted to exchange his pancakes for broccoli. and they
That's
looked
serious, Simon. That's serious.
They looked at him like it was foreign, and they were like, "We'll see what we can do." And they gave him the smallest portion of broccoli.
So like unlimited pancakes, but a little tiny bit of broccoli. That's a setup.
like you get 6 extra pancakes for 99 cents.
That's a setup.
Right. So vegetables are so important. If you look at a plate, 3/4 of your plate needs to be covered in vegetables. I know that may sound like a lot, but that's where our nutrition is coming from. A lot of people say, oh, protein this, protein that. You know, there's actually protein in vegetables, guys. So there's lots of good nutrition in your vegetables. So eat your vegetables. Abs are made in the kitchen. That's pretty much it.
That's the quote, right?
Yeah.
Abs are made in the kitchen.
Abs are made in the kitchen.
Okay, cool. Any last thoughts you want to share with the folks before we sign off?
You know, I just want to encourage you guys along your fitness journey. I know that there will be ups and downs, and there will be times where you want to quit. But I encourage you to keep pushing yourself. You can reach your goals. Stay focused. Find a team. Find a group of ladies or gentlemen who want to go on a fitness journey with you. I think the greatest thing is having people in your corner to push you. When you're up at 10 o'clock at night and you're like, hey, Joanne, I really want to go to Krispy Kreme. And Joanne is like, don't do it, Lisa. Don't do it. Like that's important. And all this yo-yo dieting, just don't do that. Find something that you can do consistently. If you can work out 2 days a week, do that consistently. If you can cut some of your carbs, if you can have a protein shake for breakfast and you're eliminating the possibility of eating pancakes or cereal or some unhealthy carb for breakfast, do that. But do something small. Small changes over time will produce a bigger result in the end.
So it's all about lifestyle change.
It's all about lifestyle change.
Dieting.
That's exactly it. Exactly. Temporary diets do not work. All those fad diets, they work for a little while, and then you're like, yeah, I think I like carbs sometimes. And then you start eating a ridiculous amount of carbs to replace how you were feeling when you weren't having carbs. So don't do that to yourself.
Yeah, so I'm going to work on going to IHOP and swapping my pancakes for broccoli. I'm going to work on that.
Yeah, my husband's my hero.
Yeah, he's my hero. Definitely. But okay, so appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
For sure. So get with Whitney. Obviously she knows what she's talking about as far as fitness is concerned.
You want these?
Look at that.
You want these?
What is it? Suns out, guns out?
Yes.
So appreciate everybody. We'll see y'all next time. Parking Lot Philosophies. Have a good one.